Okay, it is 9 o'clock, so I'm going to call this special meeting of the Shawnee Mission School District Board of Education to order. Our first item of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, next, we will adopt the agenda. I'll seek a motion to adopt.
I'll move approval.
Second. Goodburn.
Thank you, Dr. Sinclair, for the motion and Ms. Goodburn for the second. Our first item on the agenda is item 2.1, our first and only. It is the approval of an independent investigator. I'll seek a motion in a second, and then Dr. Fulton will speak to it. May I have a motion for item 2.1?
So moved, Goodburn.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Ms. Goodburn. And second?
I'll second. Sinclair.
Thank you, Dr. Sinclair, and I'll turn it over to you, Dr. Fulton.
Okay, thank you very much. And just a few brief comments. The purpose for hiring an independent investigator is to address personnel and student issues. And this is being done because of the public nature of this issue and the need to do some additional investigation based on information that recently became available, not because of any concerns regarding the district's initial investigation. The investigator chosen has proven experience in these types of investigations and has the ability to quickly move on conducting a comprehensive, thorough investigatory process. And then finally, the findings will be confidential and provided to the board in executive session upon completion. And that completes my comments.
Thank you, Dr. Fulton. I'm going to ask for a vote at this time. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Are there any opposed?
I just have some clarifying questions. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, you could. Can I go ahead and seek the rest of the vote, and then I'll let you ask your questions?
Sure.
Thanks. Are there any opposed? All right, hearing none, that passes unanimously 7-0. And Ms. Embry, I'll let you ask your questions.
I just want to clarify that this independent investigation is looking into not just the set of new complaints, but also more broadly how we investigated them as a district. Is that an accurate summary?
Well, consistent with the message that we sent out, the independent investigator will look at any new information and will review all of the information that's been collected so far as part of this process.
And I guess I'm trying to ask, is the goal to just understand this specific set of allegations and complaints, or is it to also confirm that our investigatory process—
Did we lose the call?
No.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of nowhere. But
Did
it
we
will
lose the call?
No, Heather, I can still hear Jessica.
I guess I can talk to Mary.
No, we can hear.
You can hear? Okay, I just want to confirm that it'll also more broadly kind of retrospectively look back at the investigation that we completed as a district and ensure
Did
that
we
we
lose the call?
our
Yeah.
policies and procedures.
When an independent investigation like this is done, they come in and they start fresh and they look at all of the data and they look at the processes as well. Yes.
So the investigation will help us confirm that we did our due diligence with any complaints that were before the district.
Yeah, and I don't want to speak for the investigator. We give them full license. They come in, they start fresh. They take the data that's there, and then they conduct their own investigation, and they'll look at both the content and the processes as it applies to our policies. So I think what I'm answering to your question is yes. I'm just trying to be very clear that this is being done as a way of providing a fully independent review of the entirety of the investigation.
And I'm just trying to confirm that if there were any portions where we had complaints in front of us that we didn't fully investigate that left students at risk, we would know that through this independent investigation as well.
We would know that through this investigation. That is true.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. It looks like we lost Heather, so I'm going to just see if there, unless she jumps back in, if there are any other questions. Okay, so Dr. Fulton, I believe we are just left with adjourning the meeting. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, all right. So meeting adjourned. Thank you all for taking time out to jump in on the special meeting.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.